Hello, all. I feel like my ears are crooked. I think it's the glasses, but it could be my ears. Aside from that, let's not go there. We've all got something funky with us, right? If you don't, are you really being truthful? Oh my gosh. I just wanted to dive into this question, a question that came up in one of my containers and programs, and it was, how can I decide what I want to be? This is a person who is interested in going into another career, exploring another passion, and maybe this passion is going to lead to something they feel like it's easy for them, it's natural for them, it's a desire for them. What can I go into? Because there's multiple passions, desires, and directions that they can go. And I think that's true for all of us, especially when we question, I hate my job. I don't want to do my job anymore the way that I've been doing it, but it pays the bills, right? Yeah. I used to be in that for so long when I was in corporate and when I was teaching, I was like, well, it pays the bills. Oh, that's such an old paradigm way of what I used to experience was okay, going to school, getting your degree, getting married, getting a job, being in that job for 20 or 30 years, working your 9 to 5, receive your pension, your retirement, and then die. I'd rather die. I would rather. Oh, and there's so many stages and phases of my journey and life that I've been through that had me feeling like I wish I would have rather and had movement towards that. Thank God I didn't. And he came in and intervened, and now here we are. We went a totally different direction. Um, the question was, how can I decide what to do that I'm gonna not feel that I'm not good enough? How can I decide to do what I want to do that will make me feel, that will make me not feel like I'm not good enough? Can you hear the eerie music behind that? Oh, there's eerie music behind that because that is at the core and the root of all of our deepest internal unconscious beliefs. I'm not good enough, and I'm not blink enough. And then there's a compounding effect full of emotions and energetics because we like to continue the story. It's never just period, dot, end of story, ends there, close the book, story's over, all done. Take your popcorn, grab your soda, time to go. That's not the way it works. It's because, and then we add more sentences and then we build on that. Oh, and also this happened to me, and all of those past, I'm not good enough stories that stem from the very core belief, internal, unconscious, subconscious belief, I'm not good enough, show up to the party. They're like, hello, did someone invite me? Hi, my name is I'm not good enough. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is my best friend. I'm not good enough. And they brought all of their friends. They brought the entourage of I'm not good enough. We're all here for the party. Let's get down. Let's get down to business. And you're like, no, stop playing the music. It's time to go home. It's like when you're in high school, right? And like a parent's out of town and like everyone, like the whole school shows up at the party. And you're like, someone call the cops because we're all 16 and we're all drunk and we're doing things we should not be doing with people we should not be doing them with. You know what I mean? But the whole party showed up and they're like, let's get down to business. And it's like, oh no. Oh, it's kind of fun because of what I get to do in and of the way that I work with people is be the cops, show up and go, hey, you don't belong here. We're kicking you out of here. Okay. Not the right place or the right time. You got to go. And those are the thoughts, the beliefs that reside in our mind. And they're the stories that compound with that. And a lot of times we have questions about that. What can I do that I won't feel that I'm not enough? Welcome to my life, right? Can you hear that song playing in your mind? So you're like, oh God, can we turn the station? Can we turn the radio dial? Oh, now we stream things, so there's no more radio dial. I still listen to the radio in my car. I love it. I got it on worship music all day, every day, because that's what fills and fuels my soul. I'm like, God, speak to me, come to me. And he's like, I've never left you. And I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. But that's a loaded question. What can I do? I want to do something different. And I only want to do it if it's not going to make me feel that I'm not good enough. There's some deep internal work to be done. There is a transformation of the internal unconscious beliefs that need extracting, that need policing, that need the police to show up at the door. Hello, party's over. Time to go. Time to go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Like, got to go. You don't have to go home, and you're not going to because you're down to party, right? And so go party in someone else's mind. Go party in the house of someone else's life. Not here, not today, but we're always going, it's going to come knocking back. Hello, I had so much fun here with you. That was such a good party. Hi, I'm the belief of I'm not good enough. Can I come back? You want a party? I brought my friends with me and I bought some, you know what, with me. And you're like, no, go away. But that's what it feels like. Um, another belief is I don't fit in, I don't belong here, I don't have what it takes, I'm not X enough, I'm not skilled enough, I am not talented enough, I'm not gifted enough, I don't have enough money. All of these stories that penetrate and flood our mind, and it's time to call the cops on them and go, hey, y'all, get out of here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, not in this house. So to ask that question is an indication of the belief, the internal unconscious belief. I want to feel safe. I want to feel confident. I want to feel secure. I want to feel able. I want to feel that this is going to work out. I want to have some proof that it's going to work out. Don't we all want proof that it's going to work out before we ever even figure it out? Right. But that's the story that our mind tells us. Don't do it. Don't go there. It's not safe. It's not going to work out. And so your mind gets filled with fear and doubt. It's not going to work out. No, stay here. Come stay with me. Come stay in the misery. It's okay. I'm just going to pet your head and stroke you and tell you it's all going to be okay. And you're going to wake up hating doing it again tomorrow. It's okay. And you're like, stop. Okay, keep going, right? Because we get so comfortable in that, it just starts to feel like we're so used to it that when we even get this little inkling or spark of another idea, the first question we ask is, am I going to be able to do it without feeling that I'm not enough? I don't know. Are you? No, probably not. Right. Because it's not just a thought. It's a deeply rooted internal unconscious beliefs. First, you make your beliefs, and then your beliefs make you, and your beliefs make you in the form of your thought. And those become programmed in your mind. They go on repeat and repeat, and then rewind. Oh, no, it was still the same belief. No worries. Keep going. Hakuna Matata. This is the same belief. And they literally form neural pathways in your mind, like highways of disbelief, highways of I'm not good enough. I don't know where to go. Just travel down the same road. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. And so when you say, I don't like this, I don't like this, and you notice you're still driving down that same road and you say, I want to go another direction. I'm ready for a change of scenery. I'm ready for a different experience of life. But I want it to be where I don't feel like I'm not good enough. How do I do that? Well, you can either say that that's fear holding you back, or that's courage to go another direction, and pair the courage with faith, with trust, with belief, with prayer, with affirmations, meditations, with the deep internal emotional intelligence work, with the transformation of unconscious beliefs. Oh, Sarah, no, that sounds like a lot of work. Isn't staying where you are a lot of work also? Isn't it like, well, I mean, you can stay where you are, but to expect to experience things differently, isn't that really the definition of insanity? So there becomes a question: how bad do you want it? Right? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to go deep internally and unconsciously to really allow the police to come in, bust up and break up the party, bust up and break up all the fun of staying in the monotonous day-to-day 9 to 5 the way it's always been? It's just always been this way. So, it can't be another way without believing that I'm not enough. It can be, but it does take full willingness, full acceptance to do what it takes, and getting your unconscious beliefs in alignment with that. Because when you do that, That question goes out the window. The fear transforms into excitement. I had this conversation with my daughter this morning. Is it fear or is it excitement? She's got a big production coming up at school tomorrow. This is something that is mandatory for all the parents to go to. We're told this when we enroll in this school. Like this is the grand hoo-ha of events. Like this is the big deal. This is what we do. This is why we do it. It teaches leadership. It teaches service. It teaches confidence. It teaches poise, ability, like all of these incredible things, all the things that we want for ourselves and we want our children to develop as well. This is the grand event and it's tomorrow. And this morning I'm like, hey, what do you want to do tomorrow? Let's go to the zoo. And she's like, oh, okay, we can go to the zoo. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is the event. And she's like, oh, Mom, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't. She's so cute. I don't feel like I'm fully prepared. It's like, you're the cutest thing in the world. You don't feel like you're fully prepared. And I said, you know what the beautiful thing is? She said, Mom, I'm scared. And I said, that's perfect because fear is actually excitement in disguise. It's excitement underneath, but there's a mask of fear. And when you remove the mask, you take the fear, you set it down. What you're left with is the excitement. You're so excited about this. You've prepared for this. You've been working towards this. Everyone else, it's been a big deal. We're going to show up. It's going to be an extravagant event. And it's really excitement. But you're telling yourself, oh no, it's fear. You're looking through this lens of fear. That's a mask. When you take it off, you see that what's truly there and actually there is excitement. But there's definitely a question of, can I do this? And I want something to do. I want to be able to do something where I don't feel that I'm not good enough. Do you see this connection to excitement, fear, doubt, like the questioning, the internal unconscious belief that says, I don't know if you are. So, I don't think that that's the thing that you're going to be able to do without believing that you're not good enough or that you don't have what it takes or that you're not going to be able to find a way or make a way. Uh, I would just stay here, you know? I mean, it's really not that bad here. And you hear this internal dialogue and story telling you things like that. And you're like, but I don't want to. I'm tired of that. And it's like, I know. Hmm. Let me just talk to you about how afraid you are. And you're like, no, I don't want to. I really want to go do the thing. So, doing the deep internal emotional work, the transformation of the subconscious beliefs that are propelling you energetically, whatever direction you're going, because you're always being energetically propelled a direction. It might be in the direction of fear. It might be in the direction of hesitation and doubt, which makes you feel like there's a very slow movement and progress, more like a tiptoe instead of a sprint. Or there's this lights me up. This is exciting. And I've gotten my internal unconscious beliefs in alignment with, even though I don't know, I'm excited to not know. And I will figure it out along the way because I no longer believe that I need to be enough. I just am enough. There's a presence and a state of being. I am enough, not I will only do it if I don't think that I'll feel that I'm not enough. Do you see the difference? Do you feel the difference? There's a powerful energetic difference. And it's I am enough as I am. Like right here, right now, there's a beautiful soul in this gorgeous body that says, I desire to do this. And I believe even if I don't have the skills or whatever necessary, it will come to me because of that belief. Because this belief that I am enough right here, right now, as I am, will magnetically pull the resources that I will need to succeed towards me. It will propel me and move me that direction. It will push me that direction gently, not like a big, hard, mean push, like, like, like a kid on the playground, but a push, a supportive, energetic push. And then you feel in alignment with this. And the only way you feel in alignment with that is if your beliefs are in alignment with it. Otherwise, it's going to feel like this energetic teeter totter, like a push pull. And so getting your internal unconscious beliefs in alignment with that allows you to move towards that in a much faster, at a much faster pace and speed, not a tiptoe. And that's what I've been in so many master classes and worked with so many incredible mentors that talk about collapsing time, compounding time, collapsing it. Things happen at a rapid pace and speed. And this is what happens when your internal unconscious beliefs are in alignment with your desires and with the thoughts and with the stories and then with the energy and the direction of the momentum that you're going. So, whatever it is that you're wondering, how can I do this without feeling that I'm not good enough? And feeling that internal hesitation and resistance towards that, understanding when you that first you make your beliefs and then your beliefs make you. So when you make your internal subconscious beliefs, the beliefs that dictate, navigate, and direct 95% of your life, the decisions you make, the choices you make, the directions you go, the people you go there with, the people you choose to leave behind because they're no longer in that paradigm, like all of it, 95% of that is internal and subconscious. So that is the place to start. That is the most critical, biggest place to part. Like it's the most critical component of it. It's 95%. 5% consciously, you can feel that, but you're going to feel it like tiptoe and like it's going so slow and you're not getting to where you want to go. And then it feels like, oh, that place that I was, that feels safer. Let me just go back there and just dwell in my comfort. If you truly you desire to have change in your life and you feel that internal pull, like that heart pull that's like, I'm ready to do this, but I can feel something. Working with the internal unconscious beliefs to get you in alignment with that propels you and moves you through it faster than you ever imagined, moves you towards it, pulls you towards it at lightning speed. Things happen like that. I mean, things happen in my world and the worlds of my clients like that, the change, the transformation, the beliefs, the thought, the energy, the feeling, the frequency, the emotion around it. It goes and they're like, I don't know what just happened, but that was incredible. That was amazing. I want more of it. And they receive more of it because now their internal unconscious beliefs are in alignment with them receiving what they desire. So when you're ready to get rid of that, I'd love to connect with you. That is the deep, intimate, personal, private, one-to-one work that I do with my clients. We do it in our courses and programs as well, but it's just a different kind of experience and a different energy, and they're all important, they're all necessary, and they're all available to you. So it's really just depending on where you're at and what direction you desire to go. So when you desire to deepen and really connect with your internal unconscious beliefs, get them in alignment with your desires so that you can go, I'd love to connect with you. You can find out more at sarahpicaro.com. Sending you guys all the love, and that's it for today. Bye for now.